Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Once or Grove. This is episode 125 of Casting 495 Celebrities Worldwide. That's right, I said Casting 495 Celebrities Worldwide, C4CW, and again, the 125th episode. I hope that you're having a blessed day, night, evening, midday, daytime, nighttime, evening, dusk dawn, twilight, where the fuck you are. Yo, man, I ain't one for vampire movies. Unless it's a Wesley Snipes Blade movie, you know what I'm saying? So don't think that Twilight has any fucking thing to do with some fucking vampire-ass movie and shit. But yo, check game though, man. On the fucking one, man. Yo, some fucking people, man, are just lowbrow and just weak fucking minded, man. And that's what this episode is about. I can't let this shit ride like this, man. This dude, the Saudi Arabian prince, who killed Jamal Khashoggi, who authorized the assassination of Jamal Khashoggi. We're going to talk about this shit, man, because it's been on my mind. This is an oppressive regime. It is. And I've been reading this fucking article, okay? And it's really been pissing me the fuck off, dude. And I wanna dissect this data with y'all and go over this shit that these motherfuckers is talking about, because I'm going to tell you how I, as U.S. president, if I were elected as U.S. president, I'm going to tell y'all how the fuck I would handle this shit, man, on day fucking one. Now, I voted, listen, man, so full disclosure, okay? I supported Donald Trump, okay? 100%. If you don't like that, man, hey, that's your issue. So as an American born and raised, I have the right to support whoever the fuck I want to support. So I have no qualms about that, man. And I have, and I did it unabashedly and unashamedly. Okay? So, no regrets. Now check this out. I want to explain to you, man, and then and I hope he gets reelected too, by the way, just to put that out there. So check this out, man. I'm reading this CNBC, but after he's done being president, I'd like to be U.S. president. So check this out. I'm reading this article, CNBC. Saudi king shakes up cabinet in the wake of Khashoggi crisis. Now, this shit bothers me, man. I like NBC as a TV network. Now, as some fucking news bullshit story, right? This is fucked up. And I'm going to get to it right now. And I'm going to explain absolutely fucking why. By the way, man, if you're a proponent, if you're a fan of the show, thank you for tuning in, man. Now let's get to it. So CNBC reports. This says about 8 hours ago. This was published about 8 hours ago, and this is by, I don't know if it's Hadley or if it's Hadley, but the last name is Gamble and Tom DeChristopher. Okay, so Hadley, Gamble or Hadley. Again, don't know how that's pronounced. I could look it up, man. YouTube it, fucking find the name pronounced by someone or multiple people, and then in the calculus of it all, 1 data point, 2 data point, 3 data points, put it all together, man. But I don't know at this juncture. But Hadley or Haley Gamble and Tom DeChristopher, published 8 hours ago, CNBC.com, so that I am citing this information properly and correctly. Starts off, King Salman of Saudi Arabia, okay, so King Salman of Saudi Arabia announced, by the way, this is a mobile podcast, so I'm multitasking. I'm reading this shit while I'm fucking driving. King Salman of Saudi Arabia announced Thursday that he is reshuffling his cabinet following a tumultuous period for the kingdom. Oh, really? Oh, really? King Salman of Saudi Arabia announced Thursday that he is reshuffling his cabinet? That's fucking goddamn interesting. Why isn't he being hunted down by the fucking goddamn Central Intelligence Agency, since he's a motherfucking piece of shit goddamn fucking global fucking terrorist? Huh? How is this dude even in fucking business for any government on planet Earth? He fucking plotted the assassination of a journalist, Jamal Khashoggi. This dude that's reshuffling his cabinet, this dude is a fucking goddamn fucking terrorist. He killed a journalist as part of a planned assassination plot. Okay? You might say, yo, Grove, that's redundant, planned assassination plot, journalist. Right, that's for emphasis, so that you understand exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Then it goes on to say, the King of Saudi Arabia announced Thursday that he is shaking up his cabinet, capping a tumultuous period that has plunged the kingdom into its biggest international crisis since King Salman took the throne nearly 4 years ago. Wow, really? And you guys at CNBC are still talking about this dude like he's a legitimate fucking ruler of a nation. He is a fucking terrorist. He killed a journalist and lied about it. Why is he not being sought by international authorities, let alone motherfuckers in his own oppressive kingdom of Saudi Arabia? Like, how is this dude still in control of any part of Saudi Arabia? The good people, the moderate people, the good, decent, God-fearing, God-loving citizens, or even just atheists, but nonetheless decent citizens that don't do dastardly, fucked up shit like kill journalists just because the journalists are speaking about legitimate claims that they have and observations that they have about oppressive regimes that fucking hunt down and murder their own dissidents and dissidents inside their own country, and they oppress women and they batter and abuse women like Saudi Arabia's government does to its own fucking people, right? Yeah. So this dude does all that shit, man. And then I'm reading here. The CIA has reportedly concluded that King Salman's successor, Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, was complicit in this. Yeah, you've been talking about this shit for weeks now. We know he fucking did it. We knew he did it from the very fucking beginning, okay? When he was lying through his stupid fucking bum-ass fucking teeth, okay? Being the villain, fucking heathen, murderous piece of shit that he fucking is, right? We knew the shit was a lie from the very fucking beginning, right? And then here we go with the hyperbolic fucking reiteration that all the news agencies, most of them, okay, I got to be careful so that I don't make generalizations or blanket statements, okay? Not all of them, because some are not just condemning him, but they're calling for fucking action, okay? But a vast majority of them are not, and they're just rehashing the same fucking story, echoing the same shit, reverberating the same shit, okay? The same shit the motherfuckers have been talking about for weeks. The incident has drawn international condemnation and raised questions about Crown Prince Mohammed's ability to shepherd the kingdom through a period of far-reaching. So, what the fuck are you guys talking about? He can't lead any country in any fucking trajectory on any fucking level. He's a fucking terrorist. A piece of shit, lowlife, sleazebag, piece of goddamn low to the earth fucking terrorist. And here your analysis is, has raised concerns through a period far-reaching social and economic reform, and it has also renewed attention on the Saudi-led war. And right, we don't fucking, dude, listen. Some politicians in America, they need their goddamn oil money from Saudi Arabia. Okay? And so they pretend like America is a strong ally and fucking friend of Saudi Arabia when it's not. Okay? Saudi Arabian nationals plotted and planned 9/11 along with people in the Justice Department of the United States who knew that the shit was gonna happen. Okay? So DOJ officials were complicit in 9/11, and they let it happen because they knew that hijackers were attempting to hijack planes, not land the planes, but crash the fucking planes in a collective, coordinated, orchestrated, fucking highly calculated terrorist attack. They knew it was going to take place. FBI analyst Colleen Raleigh at the time, expert, smart, sharp, brilliant, she knew it was going to fucking happen. And her higher-ups told her to shut the fuck up and to stand down and that they had it taken care of. And it was all a ruse because they knew it wasn't taken care of. And they didn't want it taken care of because taken care of in their minds was to let it happen. Okay? That's exactly what the fuck happened. So Saudi nationals, some of them, working together with DOJ officials, they carried out 9/11, the terrorist attacks. Attacks, multiple, because it wasn't just one fucking singular attack. It was multiple strikes on that same fucking day. That's what happened. That's world global history. Now check this out. Saudi Arabia doesn't have an extradition treaty with the United States. So you got terrorists coming here from Saudi Arabia. Not everybody in Saudi Arabia is a terrorist, man. So shut your motherfucking stupid goddamn mouth. I have not said that. And I preface this by talking about the good, moderate, God-fearing, God-loving, decent human beings in Saudi Arabia who have been living under nothing but an oppressive fucking regime that hunts down and murders and tortures and kills dissidents in the country and outside the country. Those who have fucking fled, those who have left, they find them, kill them. That's how they fucking treat their citizens of Saudi Arabia. Jamal Khashoggi was talking about that, and because of that, he was targeted for assassination and murdered by the crown fucking prince MBS. Now, you've got these piece of shit fucking news journalists, okay? And I'm talking about as a whole, okay? I'm not talking about any one individual, and I'm talking about highly fucking irresponsible. Okay, across the board. I've read dozens, probably more than 100 different fucking articles by journalists talking about, yeah, well, you know, the thing, what the fuck are you talking about? When is he going to be arrested for fucking terrorism? When is he going to be fucking seized by the good people of his country and put behind motherfucking bars and brought to trial and fucking executed? Huh? Right, because you like to live in a Nazi society, right? One generation, one era after another. You love it when these fucking despotic nihilists, these monarchs, these kings and these queens and these princes and all these royal family people, members, supposedly, whatever their hidey-flighty bullshit is, right? They can do whatever the fuck they want to you, right? And then you as the commoners, the common folk, you just take it and you just go with it and you just roll with it, right? Well, we don't know, you know, maybe, and then his restructuring and reshuffling. Do you not understand? He's a terrorist and he has no ability to lead any kind of good fucking society on this planet. Ever in time space, man. Do you fucking get it? The CIA knows that he's a fucking terrorist and that he had a journalist assassinated. What don't you know about him, man? What don't you fucking understand about him at this point? He's done it before, obviously, clearly. If you're not dude, wake the fuck up. This is somebody who has a pattern of this shit. This isn't an isolated fucking event. Then you're going to talk about him in the news over and over again. When are you going to talk about when is he going to be fucking arrested for fucking terrorism, man? Huh? Yeah, then you got the kid from fucking Saudi Arabia, right? And he knows because he's privileged. He fucking murdered a 15-year-old poor innocent girl in Oregon. Then what does he do? He flees the country. And the government of Saudi Arabia helps him get out of the country. They post his bond. They lie to the United States about his whereabouts. And then a year later, they're like, oh yeah, we want to let you know he's actually been back in Saudi Arabia for a year. Because Saudi Arabia doesn't have an extradition treaty with the United States. Wow, that's so amazingly coincidental. In quotation marks. Coincidental. Yeah, that's so fucking coincidental. That's so fucking amazing. It's really interesting that Saudi Arabian nationals can carry out terrorist acts, and then they can't be extradited by the United States. Huh. Wow. You know what that says to me? It says Saudi oil money has plagued the American bureaucracy. It has plagued American bureaucrats and politicians, and Americans as a whole have been led on the average to believe that America is dependent on Saudi oil. We're not. We are not. We are not. We are not. We are not. And it's all a fucking red herring. We have enough oil in Alaska. We have enough oil in Antarctica if we want to tap it. And I'm not talking about international convention treaties to leave our hands off Antarctica because it's one unified thing that Russia's in on and all these different countries because of, what's really hidden in Antarctica. We're not going to get into that. But I'm talking about Alaska alone. Man, we have virtually an infinite amount of fucking oil in North America. We don't really need fucking oil from Saudi Arabia, man. Not really. It's all a fucking lie that you were sold one generation after another, one successive generation after another. You know why? Because, man, that's been the rite of passage. That's been the ritual. That's how the fucking torch has been passed. And that's been the big lie so that all these bureaucrats who are in on the big fucking lie, they can benefit from it. Their contractors, their companies, the kickbacks, the bribes, the fucking story, the narrative that you've been sold. We don't need any of their fucking shit. Why are we giving arms to an oppressive fucking regime? Why are we selling arms to fucking Saudi Arabia? Why? That would be the same as selling fucking weapons to the former Soviet Union during the Cold War. Or selling fucking weapons to Adolf Hitler and the Third Reich and the Nazis. That would be the same as supplying fucking weapons to Al-Qaeda and ISIS. It's the same thing. This dude's a motherfucking goddamn terrorist, man. And I'm sick of this shit. And this dude is going to be held accountable for his shit. And my people aren't fucking afraid of this guy, man. He's just another motherfucking lowlife piece of shit, fucking heathen, miscreant, fucking terrorist on planet Earth, man. And we're not going to stand for this shit.